What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to show you something that we've been working on for a pretty long time here. As you may know, we always kind of worked out of our parents' house. We set up a little tent where we would work on our cars, and even before we started filming YouTube. But today we have something to show you that we've been working. We're going to show you something that we've been working on for a while, and we finally made it happen. We finally got our own space. So let's go over and show you guys exactly what this place is. All right, so we got this 1,000 square foot space that we're renting out from this one person that we know. The reason we're renting is because since we painted, we welded, we did everything outside in the little tent, and we had like 6 cars stacking up in the driveway. And every time we'd pull up like a wrecked car, our neighbors would be looking at us a little sideways. So we're worried that the township is going to start asking questions, so we decided to go the safe route and get ourselves some space. Yeah, it might be a little more expensive, but it's a lot more safe, and we get like a closed space that's ours. So yeah, we got this 1,000 square foot little warehouse. You got like a 12-foot garage door. It's pretty shot for now, but they gave us a very good deal. We're getting our own space, like I said. And we are planning on renovating this thing a little bit. Tell them what we want to do a little bit.
Well, first, as you can see, we tore down the old, what is this, ceiling or kind of insulation type of stuff?
Some like 1/2-inch compact insulation. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
So that's down. You'll see it on the video. And
dude, and the good thing is that these neighbors here, so this is kind of like a shop complex.
Right.
So there's like a whole row of shops, and we got one of the biggest units. And these neighbors here, they're also a little auto shop, but they built this wall and it's already insulated. That means we get to spend a lot less money on insulation. But this wall right here, we're gonna have to like kind of have to pull out 2x4s every 16 inches, put our insulation, and then we're gonna throw drywall across the entire thing. Also, our ceiling, we already tore down off our ceiling, but there I think we're also gonna put some drywall sheets. Maybe insulated, maybe not. We're gonna see how our wallet feels after all this. But these shelves are going. We're also working. I'll show you this.
we're
also working on a little restroom break here.
what is this, a water line?
It's a water line or sewage. We're probably gonna break this off. Probably throw a sink over there. Break it off maybe a couple of feet. That way we have some space to take a rest when you need it. But with that being said, this is pretty much it. This is going to be a lot of work, but we're so excited. We've been planning this for months and months.
Dude, I'm super excited
We've
too.
been looking at deals. People weren't happy with what we were giving them, like super cheap, lowballing everyone. But there were a couple of people who agreed. We took a look at it and we immediately snagged it, bro. Yo, we were actually walking down the shop when we were there, remember? And
yeah.
the guy, there was a mechanic shop. He has a very small shop, maybe like half of this. And they managed to fit like a car lift in there. And we walked in there trying to like meet everyone, trying to be as nice as possible. And the guy, he was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing here?" And we're like, "We're probably gonna be renting one of the units." And he's like, "Which one?" So I pointed to it and he's like, "Oh no, don't rent it, don't rent it." And then I'm like, "Why not?" And he's like, "Oh, because I don't want to rent it." I'm like, "No." So before we even made a deal, I told him that we already shook on it. And the same day I came up to the guy, I'm like, "Bro, we're shaking on it." Yeah, so we shook on it, we paid them up, we're good to go. The shop is ours. It's gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna take you guys with us, and hopefully we're gonna have a lot of fun. Today I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this entire thing up. Since we were tearing the ceiling down, there's a ton of nails, a ton of little nails, and just a ton of little trash that was left here after the other guys who rented this place. But I think we're gonna send it to Home Depot, grab some tools, some brushes, just a bunch of cleaning tools, and get to cleaning.
right, we're back to the shop. We got the cleanup tools, so we're gonna take the shelves apart, put them on the ground, and clean up this mess.
Let's do it. Hey guys, so we got rid of all the trash. We took the shelves down. We got everything that we don't need out of the shop, but we kept some of this insulation that came off the ceiling because we thought of something that could save us a little bit of money and a little bit of time. The back wall is insulated with only one, I believe these are like half-inch sheets. I think what we're gonna do to save ourselves money and time is we're gonna pack like into packs of 3 and then throw them on the back wall. That way we don't have to spend more money on buying insulation because it's like 20 bucks. No, it was more. It's like $100 per pack.
Right.
And there's like 9 of them in there, so that's super expensive for us. We're gonna end up putting insulation on the ceiling, and then our drywall's gonna go up. We're probably gonna have to end up insulating this wall for the cold temperatures because winter's coming up. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. That's all we got planned.
Dude, and I'm thrilled by the idea of putting more old insulation on the back wall. It's gonna keep us warm, save money on the electricity.
$500 right there. That's
so
insane.
it already has a layer on top, so we're just gonna add 2 to 3 more sheets, and it's gonna help us out a lot. Great idea on your side.
Yeah, that's amazing. But we're gonna have this done hopefully next week. The guy said he's gonna try to get out here as soon as he can because this stuff is important. I'm gonna tell you what, when you're working in a shop with no, I think we have a porta potty, but you don't want to go in there.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, everything else looks it's in pretty good shape. We're gonna keep you guys updated on this little project of ours. Hopefully we can get a couple of project cars in here pretty soon. But stay tuned. We're gonna go get some sleep and we'll be back tomorrow. Alrighty guys, so we are back at the shop. It is the next day, and today is the day we're gonna go shopping for all of our material that we may possibly need for this shop to look the way we want it. So we're gonna take you guys along with us and show you what we got. Dude, we're stacked. I made a whole traffic in here. Alright guys, so we just had our last run to the store. We got our 2x4s, we got the ladder, we got the drywall, the decking screws, the drywall screws, all type of tools that we need. And it's a good thing that we don't have to buy any like power tools, because we used to work construction for a couple years, like 3 years, 3.5, maybe 4 years, something like that.
You know it all.
So
you know?
yeah, we got all the skills that we need for the frame, we got all the skills for drywall. Probably gonna hire someone to spackle this place, because spackling is just such an annoying job. Yeah, you have to like be careful and you can't mess up, because then you're gonna have to redo it.
And it requires some time, and you got to do it right.
Dude, and those Mexican guys, you buy them lunch and they'll set you up. They'll give you like a 20% discount.
We can hang it ourselves. To me personally, it's kind of fun hanging it, screwing it up there. So
yeah, we're probably gonna.
That big of an issue.
Yeah, we're gonna end up hanging all this ourselves. But before we do that, we need to put all these 2x4s one by one, just like those two, but across the entire wall and for the full height for our drywall to hold correctly. So let's get rid of those planks and start hanging our 2x4s. Alrighty guys, so we just finished our framework. It looks perfect. Like we said, we did use the old insulation to kind of insulate this wall a little better, because it only had like 1/2 inch, very thin type of insulation. But we threw on 2 more layers. Our 2x4s went on almost perfectly. They're flush with this beam right here. Everything looks perfect. We did end up running to the store another time just because we were short on like 2 2x4s and some screws, which is no big deal. We stayed up late, pretty late last night, I'd say, and we knocked out this wall. It's all ready for a drywall. The opposite wall is ready, the back wall, except for this little unit right here. We're waiting for a plumber guy to come out to finish the little bathroom that we're gonna have, because we don't really know. They're trying to break it off into a little room just so we don't have a toilet in the middle of the shop. But we didn't get that knocked out yet because we're waiting for him to come out here and show us exactly what's gonna happen. I am gonna work on the front end of the shop just to have it all ready by tomorrow, I think. And I think this is where we're gonna end our video, guys, for today. We've been brainstorming, having a lot of fun, just been shooting ideas at each other, project cars, what we're gonna do, what kind of lighting we're gonna have in here. And we're really excited to bring you guys along. And if you do like this video and wanna see our progress on the shop, see the projects that we're gonna be doing on this channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll keep you guys posted.